While Ferrari is seen to be generally struggling ever since the FIA investigation into their engines concluded last year, Sebastian Vettel has had an especially difficult time in 2020 in comparison to his teammate Charles Leclerc. Vettel has now gone into details about his struggles. I'm your host Dillon Shelley, and first up on Formula World, Vettel reveals why he is having a hard time. While speaking to Autosport, Vettel began by explaining why labelling races or seasons as bad is unfair. I don't think it's fair to label seasons or races. I know there are a lot of people who are quick to say that something is my best race or my worst race. He reiterated the trust he has in the people around him. Whatever the situation, I trust the people around me, and I trust the people working on my car. He then elaborated on why he is having such a hard time this year. I'm having a hard time because I have a lack of confidence, and that confidence is mainly due to the lack of grip. So it's not just that it feels uncomfortable to drive, you don't know where it comes from. That's something we're still trying to understand, but at the same time you have to make progress and make steps. He signed off by reminiscing about the feeling he is missing from F1 these days. I've been in a happier place. Of course, I like fighting in the front of the field. I love winning and the feeling that you get, and that you can fight for good results, and that's something we haven't done this season yet. Fast feed. Red Bull advisor Helmut Marko feels that Renault's Daniel Ricciardo is one of the top drivers. He also revealed that Ricciardo came up with the tattoo idea for him, but he said he's never going to get a tattoo in his life. Racing Point team principal Otmar Safnauer doesn't think the new rules are going to change the way they work, as they won't be the team that will suffer the most from these rule changes. He also pointed out if you compare their work with the rest, they are at the same level as the top teams. He further added that they have the skills to design, develop and assemble all of their own parts, and that once it becomes clear what the new rules are going to contain, they will continue to work within them. That's not a problem at all. AlphaTauri's Pierre Gasly thinks that Honda has already achieved its first goal, which is to win races. He also feels that their pace of development is at the level of Ferrari and Renault. You can see that they are getting better faster. He further elaborated on how Racing Point, Mercedes and Williams all drive Mercedes engines and they have all made progress. Gasly also hopes that the drivers can have more impact on the end result again instead of the car. His teammate Daniel Kvyat added to that by saying that it will make for nicer races for the fans and will make it more interesting and fairer for the drivers on the track. Helmut Marko pointed out that they are second with Albon in the World Championship. With Ricciardo that would have been exactly the same. He, however, feels that what is true is that they would have had two drivers with equal skills, and it's also more fun with Ricciardo. Mercedes technical director James Allison has revealed that Toto Wolff is a fantastic leader who protects them from the shark pit that F1 can be sometimes. He also considers Wolff as one of the most important pillars of the success of this team, and he hopes that he is with them for many years to come. And Toto Wolff meanwhile reiterated that they are not trying to get close to a grey area by designing flexible rear wings. Will Vettel get himself out of this slump before season's end? Head over to my community page to vote in the poll and let me know what you think in the comments. And if you like this video, feel free to subscribe and check out my others for all the latest in the world of Formula 1.